This month marks the 1 year since the South Dakota State Veterans Cemetery opened on the northeast edge of Sioux Falls.
Well, more than 330 veterans have been buried at the cemetery in just the past year, and the staff is still getting requests from all over the country for future burials.
As Perry Groten explains in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, this final resting place for those who served our country remains a work in progress.
Groundskeepers ramp up their workload as soon as the frost leaves the ground at the South Dakota State Veterans Cemetery.
We're cleaning up all of our plants and trees and starting that sprinkler system again, and just kind of spring cleanup that you would do at home, just on a bigger scale out here.
A much bigger scale, 60 acres of scenic and solemn South Dakota prairie, hallowed ground spanning the past 12 months.
It was a sigh of relief that the project was complete and that we were able to open and start serving veterans and their families.
Organizers had to find their own footing starting up the state's first veteran cemetery. There were a lot of unknowns when they launched a year ago.
Where we put vehicles, where we move dirt, how we put in a headstone.
Just as we tighten up the operation and learn more about operating a cemetery, it's going to take on its own look. The plants are going to mature a little bit more. The trees are going to mature a little bit more.
There have been 336 burials here as of last week, the farthest coming from Alabama.
I think we expected somewhere above 250 burials in that first year, but we weren't really 100% positive because we didn't know, how many people had loved ones at home that they were waiting to bring out here.
Interest remains strong among other veterans wanting to be buried here.
I'm still surprised at how many pre-applications we continue to get every month. We're still getting about 40 every month of pre-applications.
Those applications come from all across the country, many of them from native South Dakotans.
A lot of them grew up here, and for them it's kind of coming home. And those are, they'll call too and say, did you get my application? And, they'll kind of give you the backstory of, I grew up here and it's time to come back home.
The cemetery has space for more than 2,300 burial plots, with room to grow in the years ahead. There's already one expansion in the works. The city of Sioux Falls has been in the process of donating nearly 14 acres south of the cemetery. While no final decision has been made on what to do with that additional land, one option could be adding more parking to the cemetery.
The cemetery is made to conduct funerals. It's not made to conduct, large events, but we're going to have some large events out here where, there may be thousands of people here. Well, if we don't bust them all in, we have to have somewhere to park them. So that's one of the options we're looking at right now.
An average of 5 funerals are held here every week. As the cemetery enters its second year, the staff's commitment to meeting the needs of veterans and their families will last far into the future.
This is a lifetime project for all of us, so the work's not done, it's just beginning, and we're going to continue to do it.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Perry Groten.
The cemetery will commemorate its first anniversary during a Memorial Day ceremony on May 30th. Music starts at 10 a.m. with the ceremony beginning at 10:30. Buses will leave the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance to shuttle people to the cemetery. And if you'd like to make a donation to the Veterans Cemetery Fund, we have a link to the website on this story on KELOLAND.com.